That's what really matters.
Yeah, I'm sure Jake can tell you all about how bad sleep is.
Jake, would you like to tell me how bad sleep is?
Well, no, I just think it's funny when people complain about their sleep schedule and then, like, there's literally nothing for them to do, so they can fix it now before it's a problem when the semester starts.
Here he goes.
I apologize for being correct, Eric.
Can
How do
we
you do
not
that?
do that? He moves really close to his mic, and it's really annoying.
That's what I'm trying to make a point.
Grandpa Jake says you should fix your shit before you graduate.
He graduated. It's too fucking late.
Before you get a job.
He already has a job.
Before you get a wife. Fuck.
Well, he doesn't have that. None of us have that, actually. Haley? No.
I mean, I was only gonna say you could be close, but you
I know exactly what you were gonna say. That's why I said
to,
no.
Because you're
Fight,
a stubborn piece of shit.
Fight.
Yeah, that's the fast track to getting engaged.
Fight Kansas on this one.
What, Eric?
I'm with Kansas on this one.
It's not because you think it's a good idea. You just want to see what happens, right?
Kiss. No, I got a 20 riding on Haley.
Oh.
Thanks, Isaac. Appreciate you.
The Cyber Slackers Thunderdome. Let's fucking go.
I was actually thinking about making a Thunderdome type thing for us to fight in.
Ugh. Is Chris back?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember what time of day it was last time, but I'm going to say it's mid-afternoon. Approximately 3:25 in the afternoon.
Oh boy.
That's only a little bit better than 4:20 in the afternoon.
Damn.
How's it better?
I don't know. How's your face better?
It's not. I don't know why you
Exactly.
bring that into it.
Fucking got him.
Yeah, got me real good there, coach.
My face is currently leaking.
Anyways, what are you dudes doing?
It hurts to laugh, but that was really fucking funny.
Yeah, what are you nerds doing, huh?
Well, I just collected my daggers, so I'm just kind of waiting around for other people to get their shit together.
I believe I'm holding my organs inside.
Devin
That too.
dusts his robes and shoulders off.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't
he
know if Shump has finished taking the brains out of all of these boars yet or not.
Yeah, they're pretty well unsmashed.
Alrighty.
Good. I won't get no zombie.
His bloodlust has been satiated for now.
Okay, cool.
All right. Shit. Where's my notebook? I took notes.
Good start.
I don't know.
Quality.
I can't move, so I'm not gonna look for them. Let's move along, shall we? Through this forest.
Oh, right. Yes, great. What's your
Person.
name again?
Rowena?
No, I'm talking to the gigantic guy.
Oh.
Oh, my name is Vegavith.
Ah, greetings, Vegavith. Yes. Let's go and find that giant bear for you, shall we?
Please, the sooner the better.
Excellent. And we wander off in the direction of the cave. Oh,
Okay.
Ah,
Yep. Oh,
that's violently wrong direction.
Just a little bit of lag there. It was all right.
All right, hold on. Stop moving. So you guys are, at this point, let me zoom in. So let me outline the trail you guys have followed so far. We're gonna do it in red. Can we draw a shape? Can I select which shape?
I mean, you can just freehand it.
Yeah, just freehand a penis in the direction we were going.
That's
We-
5 feet.
By my calculations, we have gone 5 feet.
That's where you guys are right now, is the second dot.
That is
Oh, shit.
That's an impressively small continent right there.
Guys, we took like 10 steps.
Progress.
Can I see the keep? Because it's only 30 feet away.
No, you can't, because you're blind as fuck.
Can I cast spells at it?
Fuck it, roll perception.
Oh god, it hurts.
I spend all this time. You ain't seeing shit. You saw a tree, maybe another tree off to the left, and possibly a third tree further down the way.
I'm gonna punch it to show how strong I am.
Roll strength.
God.
Yeah, you punch it real good there, coach. Really got
I
a
am
piece
strong.
Alright, well, do you maybe want to change the map so we can actually, like, interact with something?
of it. What are you
We're
guys
supposed
doing?
to use our imagination.
I'm not gonna
We're
draw a map for every 5 feet you walk. I know it's
we're
only 30
continuing
feet.
to the cave.
Okay. Jesus.
It's just one block, and it's just like, okay, you've moved that far.
Ugh. Hold on, I need a second here.
It hurts to laugh, but I can't help it.
Just let me just.
Wait a minute, Chump's perception is -2? What do you have, cataracts?
That's his secret. He's always blind with rage.
Could chop off the last word there and you'd be fine.
Blind with?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Blind with blank. It's really anything.
I'm starting to have spasms.
Well then stop.
It's just too funny.
Take
You know
the
what?
Gavin approach
Alright,
to it. Just
this is-
don't.
This has gone on long enough.
I mean,
Hey.
to be fair, we're doing a little bit of banter to let you catch up.
I don't
What are you-
need to
what are
catch
you
up.
doing?
You guys need to do something.
We're
Did
walking
somebody say
towards the
catch up?
cave, you motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm trying not to bleed out. I think I'm doing a pretty good job at the moment.
You mentioned wanting to take a short rest. Whatever happened to that?
Nobody said anything. We just started moving.
We can take a short rest.
I need to kill Bear.
Does that
Alright.
mean that your character from behind us advises that we need to do a short
It's-
rest?
I would
I will-
appreciate it.
I'll say at this point it is evening. So
Okay.
making
Then let's
camp
go
for
ahead
the
and
night.
set up camp and go for a fucking long rest, huh? Huh?
Long rest. Let's do it.
Chump agrees.
So I very neatly set up my tent and make sure everything is nice and clean.
I'm gonna lay out my bedroll and not make sure it's clean.
You guys.
I'm climbing up in the nearest tree and kind of just making a little camp up there for myself.
I don't have any of those things, so I guess I just lie on the ground, bandaging my chest and using my pack as a pillow, I guess. But that probably hurts because there's a lot of hard things in there, like a crowbar and a hammer and pitons.
Okay.
No, those are-
Oh wait, somebody should probably make a fire.
Yeah, give me a second here.
One of you two got that?
I'm up in a tree. If I start a fire, well, Smokey the Bear would not be happy with me.
I have 10 torches.
I think one of our group actually wants Smokey the Bear, though.
Oh, also, Poe the Raven is taking up watch.
Can
Poe-
he alert you if something happens?
Yes, Poe does not require sleep, and Poe can absolutely wake me up.
Poe is OP as fuck.
Poe is fucking awesome. if Poe dies, I can just resummon him at a long rest.
Okay, make camp. What do you guys want?
Donk.
Do you want tents? Do you want a campfire?
I want a tent because I'm sleeping in it.
Like I said, I'm in a tree.
I'm making my bedroll and whatnot.
How much
That's
does a
about it.
tent weigh that you're carrying it in your frail old wizard body?
It's not. Excuse me. I've hiked with tents before.
Yeah.
All right,
but
where do you
not
want
as
the
a
tent?
frail old wizard or
I'm not a
warlock.
frail old wizard. I'm fairly young, motherfucker.
What happened to your tent? Where'd it go?
It's under me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Anybody else want anything? Urk, what do you want there?
How do I make myself on top of this?
Can't. Your drawing overlay is above your character overlay.
Well, fuck that. Okay, I'm on it then. By being there.
It's just your head
Hey,
sticking
there you
out.
go. There's your sleeping bag.
There.
Thank you.
It looks weird, but it's really
Looks
just
like a
elongated.
turd. It looks like a turd.
Yeah, that's a bad one. When it's elongated like that, it's really just not great. All right.
Eh.
Nope, that's a premium asset. Can't use that.
Rip.
There.
Nope. There's nothing I can do. That's just gonna have to work.
I'm happy with my bedroll.
There, I fixed it so now you could be on top of it.
Well, thank you.
Haley, you're in a tree?
I'm in a tree.
Okay. Actually, just a sec. There, it's a bigger tree.
Ooh, big tree.
I just did a little math in my head and it doesn't make sense that trees are like smaller than you are.
How much math did that require, Jake?
Approximately 3 kilobytes.
To be fair, our avatars are representations of the tiny bit of that square that our character takes up. We're not 5 feet wide. In
Speak for
most
yourself.
cases. In most cases.
Yeah, but a tree is also usually bigger than 5 feet.
Yeah. Get that fucking brute up there. I think he's larger than 5 feet.
Just 3 feet longer.
Okay, so is Poe taking the whole night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker doesn't need sleep.
I restored my
Ooh.
hit points.
Suppose I
That
should
would be
probably
fun.
like
Are you guys doing anything before bed, or are you guys just getting into bed immediately?
I fall
I
asleep early because I realize the importance of rest.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Okay.
Better to fight bear with.
I'll eat some food.
Maybe this. Ooh, that would be fun. No, that doesn't make sense.
actually eating food is probably a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Ooh, that would be fun. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh, I can just reuse what I
And
made.
then I'm also carving my my symbol into the tree with one of my
Okay.
daggers.
You have a symbol?
I do. I will it's the flag from my town. I will put it in the D&D thing.
That's a good.
That
I
sounds
hear
like a
sheep.
Wookiee.
There's a sheep in the distance.
I keep forgetting that you guys don't actually know my character's backstory yet. Hello?
What?
My internet went out again, and then
Oh.
I connected.
Okay.
So I don't know what the last thing you guys heard me say was.
Yeah, we don't know your character's backstory. Jake,
Yep,
The
I
rest of
just
it was-
responded.
yeah, you have my character sheet open, don't you?
No?
No? Why
No,
the
why?
fuck's it so laggy? It's weird.
It might just be Roll20 being fucky. Can everybody do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you
Maybe.
quick read off your passive perceptions to me?
You want me or the birds? If the bird is on my shoulder, that is also mine.
1 second. I need to write this down. Yeah, give me your birds as well. So Poe takes a hit when it's on your shoulder? Like
No.
He takes -3 to his?
No. Devon's is 11 by default. Devon's passive perception is 11. Poe's perception is 14, but when Poe is on my shoulder, I gain the passive perception and the perception bonus that the Raven has.
Okay, I did that the wrong way. So Tim, you'd have 50
Oh, wait a minute.
related to the
That's
other
so
thing.
Raven.
Thank you.
Haha.
Actually add 5 to that.
For passive?
Yes.
Okay.
I put
yeah.
Y.
Oh, by the way, I have 8. That is shump.
Why does that not surprise me?
You're an
Oh,
orc,
shit.
right?
Yes. I gotta go
Alright.
take care of something quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, so the character sheet does tell us when we're overweight.
me.
What, Kansas?
The character sheet tells us when we're overweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was unaware of that. Fucking Animal is a beast. She's carrying like 300 pounds right now, and it's like no problem.
Wait, where does it say that?
It'll tell you if you get too heavy, but you're a Goliath, so you should literally never have that issue.
Yeah, I just want to see if it like had something before you got overweight, so I could tell like what my max was.
As a Goliath, does it still count you as a medium-sized character, or are you large?
Not
I'm
for
large for
carrying,
carrying capacity.
as well as pushing,
Hmm.
I didn't know that one.
I believe. You might want to check on that. I mean, I'm not 100% here right now.
Well, carrying capacity for sure, and if I ever have to push something, I'll look it up.
Push it real good.
Wonder how much my Book of Shadows weighs.
That's an excellent question.
And the answer is 1 pound.
Hey, Kansas.
Yes.
You know how you were asking for that sword last time?
Huh?
You know how you were asking? You made that sword as one of your spells,
Yes.
and I had to place a sword for you.
Yeah.
Check your character sheets.
Yep, I see it now. I mean, to be fair, I didn't see like the sword icon next to it. It's just a player face,
Yeah,
but
I
I can
know.
adjust that. I'll mess with it.
Yeah, I was just looking through what I have here, and I was like, what?
I'm also going to give it its own attack, just so that I can roll that instead of doing a d20 every time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, so it's about time that you guys would probably head to bed, although it seems like Vegavith is already in bed. He's probably asleep because he values sleep.
Yep.
And Rowena's up in a tree.
Yes.
Devin is sleeping.
Okay. And everybody else, are
Hold
you
on.
in your sleeping positions?
Hold on a second.
Well, I'm not progressing. I'm just asking if everybody's where they say they are.
As far as I know, yes.
No, you don't, Haley.
Okay.
I'm giving some people the time to process what I've sent to them.
Okay.
All right. It is first watch time. Everybody's asleep. The first watch passes uneventfully. And there's no change of watch. Nobody's getting up. Nobody's doing anything.
I'm going to wake up for a few minutes.
Is there a reason you woke up? Actually, I should be asking. I guess
Well,
I should have
hold
phrased
on.
that differently. Like, I guess I asked a weird question that I didn't really anticipate the answer. I didn't really think about what it could be, but it actually seems like you just willed yourself awake. But is there a reason that your character would wake up?
I'm in a spooky ass forest, alright? I can wake up when I damn well please.
Rowena, that's a no. And Kaz, I mean, that's correct. I mean, that would be a reason. This is your first night sleeping out in the forest, so maybe you are uneasy. It's entirely possible.
I would like to, yeah, for that reason, wake up and look around, possibly roll perception if you feel it's necessary.
You need to tell me if you're rolling perception. If I start telling you,
Oh wow,
Dear God.
it's too dark. I don't see anything.
I was gonna
Fucking
say,
passive wisdom is.
You are a human.
As you're looking around, you fall out of the tree.
Roll dexterity.
Basically what I was thinking.
I mean, I can't imagine not being able to see would have any effect on her being in a tree. She's pretty comfortable climbing trees.
I mean, okay. She's the perception check is the act of trying to look out into the forest. So maybe she leaned forward, and the reason why she didn't see anything is because she fell out of the tree and distracted herself. That's what we're going for.
Okay, that's a good point.
You're the DM, so
Oh.
you decide technically, but that was our reasoning.
You raise a good point. I'll allow it.
Well, I rolled a dex check. I land on my feet.
I would say you didn't even fall out of the tree. You maybe stumbled. Like you kind of slipped, but you caught yourself.
Okay.
Because you fall out of... not going to go into that. But no, you guys raise a good point. I didn't think about that. So, no, you didn't see anything, but you don't hear anything either.
Alright. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is the fire still going?
Yes. Sort of.
Did you not tell your raven to make sure he keeps the fire stoked?
Rowena,
no.
that's also a yes. In different locations, though.
Like they've moved? Or just that
Might be one interpretation.
alright, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep, and then I'll be right back.
Oh, you're walking away? You're leaving at a time such as this?
I'm sorry. There's a matter that needs to be taken care of ASAP.
Okay. Devin. Where would Poe be sitting? I need to make him a character. You have a character sheet for Poe, don't you?
Yes.
You want to put him on the map where he would be?
He's on the map.
Where is he? Oh, that's where. I didn't see him there.
He's the cool ass motherfucking raven.
Okay, so would he be sitting on the ground there, or is there a tree there?
No, he perches in the tree and flies to like the top of my tent and looks around, and he'll go and perch in Rowena's tree every once in a while. He just kind of busily keeps himself going and keeps a lookout.
Matter has been solved. I am back.
All right, so at this point, Poe is like flying around, super uneasy. He's not even landed recently, and at this point, he wakes you up.
As soon as I wake up, I reach for my mace and start putting on my robes. The raven wouldn't have woken me up for anything less than danger.
Okay. That's just light armor, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll say a minute's passed, and the bird is still flying around at this point. I can't control him. Well, I could, but I'm not going to.
So I come out of my tent. I come out of my tent to the dead campfire, and Poe comes and lands on my shoulder, giving me night vision and a 14 passive perception.
Okay.
And any knowledge he has is shared with me telepathically.
Okay, so over the night, Poe has not necessarily heard anything, but he's noticed something. He just feels off. Things don't seem to add up. He should be hearing more. He should be seeing some form of movement in the forest, but he hasn't.
Oh no, the cursed forest is yearly.
And how would you describe night vision to me?
Being able to see in low light out to 30 feet, and then fairly dim vision out another 30 feet, and then complete darkness out beyond that.
Okay.
Like if it's pitch black, I can't see it, but if there's stars or moons or even dim light coming through clouds, then I can still see.
I'm gonna say you still see some dark spots within the 30-foot range.
Okay.
Like real dark spots. Okay, so at this point, Rowena's kind of stirring as well.
Alright. I cast Mage Hand, and I reach the Mage Hand out, and I slap at the dark spots.
Okay. Alright, so you do so, and the dark spot scatters but reforms about 5 feet away.
Alright, hold on. Let me read through my spells again. Fuck. What do they do? Shit.
Did I see this as well? Like all this happening?
Well, you just woke up. I hardly doubt you were looking for it. And you don't have night vision.
Fair enough.
So I use the minor illusion spell to make it so that another image of a person walks out from behind a tree near these things to distract them while I go and wake up the camp.
Okay.
The creature, to take note at the end of that, if a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check. And that's against my spell save DC, which is 14.
Okay. All right, so I'm trying to figure out a way to manage this shadow or this image that you're creating here.
Doodle a stick man near a tree.
All right, so
I don't know where these dark spots are, so I don't know what tree I have it walking out from behind.
that's why I was trying to figure out a way for you to do it for me.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Yeah. Okay. Just so we all know. There. So this is the shadow, or the clone, if you want to put that. So it's right here.
Yep.
Okay. I should say the shadow that you were particularly messing with, right there. That's where it reformed.
All right. So this walks out from behind the tree and is like in the open, waving its arms at it. And I walk over towards what's his dick's tent, and I send Poe to wake up Rowena.
You notice another one right there. And Poe sees one over here.
Okay, so Poe starts squawking at Rowena, and I start yelling at insert name here.
Kaz.
Yeah. Where's Shump?
He's over in his tent sleeping.
Where the
Oh wait, where is Shump?
I
That's
just
not
had a
Shump.
bedroll.
Yeah, you're right.
Am I not on the map? I'm not on the map.
I only asked like 3 times if everybody's where they said they were.
Yeah, but I forgot the map changed.
Okay. Alright, so you're probably still asleep through all this. Unless, have you been woken up? Okay, Kaz and Rowena's already up, but Kaz is up now.
I'm yelling pretty loud to get him up, so
Vegavith, would you hear this?
Most likely. I'm accustomed to sleeping out in the wilderness.
Okay. So you're also awake then.
Ugh.
You notice that the things are kind of closing in on the camp a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna jump down from my tree. And I would like to throw a tinderbox or something in there to like make to light the fire again.
I mean, it's orange coals right now, so it's still hot and it's still producing some light. Just not a lot.
I come back over by the fire and Poe lands on my shoulders again.
I'm gonna take out my great axe.
Have I even woken up yet?
You tell me.
Well, has there been like sufficient like rustling and stuff? Like people
Son of a
are
bitch,
yelling.
I'm
and stuff
yelling.
Yeah,
I'm-
then I've woken up probably at that point.
Alright. At this point, Poe alerts you of a shadow approaching behind you.
Me?
Define behind.
Is that the definition you were looking for?
What?
Did you see
We
where
didn't hear nothing. No,
I didn't say anything, I just pinged.
There
We
was no
can't-
ping.
There's no pings.
I'm on the wrong layer, sorry. Did you see that ping?
Yes. So a shadow is coming up behind me, you said? Poe alerts me?
Yes.
Okay. I swing around. Is it making an attack at me?
No, not to your knowledge.
So I hold my staff and my mace at the ready, but I don't swing immediately, and I
Yeah, in which fashion do you turn around? Slowly or quickly?
relatively quickly.
Okay. On the other side, you are met with this shadowy figure staring you right in the eye, and it whispers in like an unearthly voice, just leave this place. That's Vagabith's response.
I ask it to its face, define this place.
What language is it speaking?
Common.
Okay.
It knows common. It's a little slow to come up with a response. It's like it's kind of trying to form the words because it doesn't speak. It you get the impression that common is not its natural language. And it basically says that this is his forest.
Do I hear this as well?
It's rather muted because he's not speaking loudly.
Okay.
I point at him and I say, yours or another's?
What's it to you?
I measure him up and I say, I've seen more frightening.
So,
Meanwhile, my illusion has poofed out of existence,
Okay.
by the way.
he says, "So be it," and kind of fades back, almost into the ether.
What about the rest of the dark spots? Am I seeing anything else as Poe looking around?
They're shifting a little bit, but they
They're
don't
not
seem
going
to be.
away, huh?
They're not closing on you.
What the fuck was our reasoning for coming here?
You are looking for something. Looking
Right.
specifically for an old cavern or
Okay.
stronghold.
Okay. I look about at the shadows and I speak in a calm tone. We seek the caverns. Or was it cavern or stronghold? What are we looking for?
The guy wasn't being
Cave.
very specific. You're a very scholarly person, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
You remember kind of that there was an old stronghold, thousands of years old, from the Great War that happened however long ago. I think it was about 1,000 years ago, actually. And that's kind of what you think you're looking for?
I look about and I ask the shadows. We seek the great stronghold, or we seek the stronghold of the great wars.
You don't hear a response for a little bit, but then off to your right, you hear a response. That's the problem.
I look about me and I say to the thin air that we're here and the stronghold is clearly not here. There doesn't seem to be much of a problem to me.
Not yet.
Where can I kill a bear?
I look about and I
You hear from behind Vagabith. Oh, well, if you travel west about 3 more days, you'll probably find a nice little herd of them over by the seaside.
A herd of bear?
A herd of bears.
Jesus.
I gotta look that up.
anyways,
That's not a joke. You do hear that. Everybody hears that.
Yeah, hearing this oddity, I'm a little bit quizzical, but I continue on with the conversation.
Actually, Jake, it's sleuth.
It's a sleuth?
A group of bears is a sleuth.
Well, this guy's not intelligent. If he is indeed a guy.
I thought a group of bears was called an oh fuck no.
That's not far off.
A group of otters is around,
Nobody
if anybody
cares.
cared.
Nobody.
I look about and
Okay.
I stamp my staff against the ground and I proclaim, I am a emissary of the Queen of Ravens. She will not be pleased if you stand in my way.
You hear 4 or 5 different voices kind of giggling at what you said. And like a really unnatural, maybe supernatural is the way to put it.
Do we all hear the giggling?
Yeah, it's like a chorus of giggles coming from every direction.
I use prestidigitation to light the campfire into a blazing inferno behind us, and I proclaim, leave, as I stamp my staff against the ground, and you will remain coherent.
So you're trying to boss him around here, huh?
And,
What was
yeah,
happening?
intimidation.
Intimidation? Roll intimidation. Fair enough. I think
You did it.
you've made your point.
All right. So, what do I see there, pal?
Give me a second.
Okay.
The gears are spinning.
So that's what we hear?
No.
That grinding noise?
I mean, you might hear me thinking.
Yeah, I know that's
That's
what
not
I
exactly where I expected this to go. That's fine, though. This makes it interesting.
Damn straight. This character's not bloodthirsty, bro. You're gonna have to get used to the different Vlad.
It's just a different version of the same Vlad.
Well.
You hear no response, but it seems like the shadows are keeping their distance. They seem to have backed off a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean probably 10, 15 feet. Anybody else doing anything? Devin's been doing all the talking, all the moving.
Well,
I'm
I'm
thinking.
contemplating heading west.
God damn it, I should have said that.
Well, Shump isn't exactly sure what to do because there are shadows, and his instinct is to attack things, but he also is smart enough to know that he can't hit a shadow.
Fair enough.
Devin sees Vegabith making the think and looks over and points to Vegabith. You remember, we're going to find the big bear, the biggest
second.
one.
Yeah, you tell him.
Also, Shump has his Warhammer out.
He did say 1 second to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
I look to you and I point and I go, there's no need to find a herd of bears when we guide you to the biggest bear in the forest, huh?
I continue to do the think.
I just
with this
kinda,
new information.
I just kind of smile a little bit and turn towards the fire, and it turns back to a frown.
I'm trying to think.
No. Vegavith is thonking.
It'd still be even funnier if he was like Keith levels of intelligent. That'd be the best. Keith is strongest in land.
What time of day is it?
It's the middle of the night.
Okay. Well, I know that you can say what time of day is it and not mean like middle of the day.
Moon is high in sky.
There's actually no moon.
That's
Yeah.
not how the moon works.
The moon's always the same altitude, Kansas.
Shut up.
That's not how the
I know
moon
it's
works
not
at all.
true. Go ahead, Haley.
Since Rowena doesn't have dark vision or anything, she is simply standing by the fire, ready to attack if need be. But because she can't see anything, she's feeling very out of her element.
I mean, the fire looks like a blazing inferno at this point. Just so you're aware. It doesn't actually have the heat of it, but it looks like a blazing inferno.
Well, how far can I see out?
I mean, about 30 feet. Holy shit, how far is it going to let you stretch 30 feet there?
No idea. Not there for sure. Okay.
Might have to go to hex squares at this rate. Jeez. That's like 50 feet there.
Squares?
Hex tiles.
Alright. How many of these things do I see?
None.
What?
They've all backed up past 30 feet.
Well, okay, then I don't see them, then I can't do anything.
That's not true.
So I'm standing here and I'm waiting.
Just because I'm asking you what you do doesn't mean I'm asking you for a combat move. Maybe you're conversing with your compatriots. And by the way, guys, the 30 feet is from the fire, not your character. That not how fire do. Just the subtle measuring from the fire.
Alright, Devin, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking we've invited an idiot along. I whisper to her.
Okay,
Your
well,
decision.
besides the idiot, what's our plan of attack?
I'm thinking if they linger around much longer, we might just have to fry them.
I enjoy this plan.
Most of the shadows start disappearing at this point.
They seem to have dispatched. We should be safe for now. I'll leave the crow on watch. The raven. Fuck.
Poe looks at you quizzically.
I pat him on the head and say, sorry.
Alright, I'm going to make camp here by the fire for the rest of the night.
I crawl back into my tent with Poe flying up above. He perches on my tent.
So are we safe?
I said for now.
I was still thinking.
Oh, he's asking in character.
Okay. Well, Devin didn't answer.